Breaking, there's new evidence set to drop momentarily linking Epstein file cover-up to a member of the Trump administration. Who do you think that person is? Who do you think the person in the Trump administration who is being linked to covering up the Epstein? Well, I'm going to guess, I don't know. Who would that be? Who would that be? The person who's been telling you 3 and 4 different stories about the Epstein file? It's a different story every month. Here's Pam Bondi. She says the FBI has tens of thousands of videos of Epstein with children. Here's the thing that's wrong with this. She says we have tens of thousands of videos with Epstein with children. I don't need videos of Epstein with children. It's the videos of the prince from England. It's the videos of Bill Clinton. It's the videos of Bill Gates. It's the videos of Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, those types of people. The people who those are the people we need the videos of. How about who's that lawyer?
Dershowitz?
Alan Dershowitz. I'd like to see those videos. The Dersh.
Bring the Dersh out.
Here's what she said. And then she's talking about that representative I just played. She's talking about him, and she's going to be asked a question about it.
No, the FBI. Yeah, the FBI, they're reviewing. There are tens of thousands of videos of Epstein with children or child porn. And there are hundreds of victims. And no one victim will ever get released. It's just the volume, and that's what they're going through right now. The FBI is diligently going through that.
By the way, doesn't she look like this? She's standing in front of Michael Corleone's house in The Godfather,
Yes.
And the guys are in the background.
It looks like it. It does look like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, because our country is the mafia. Our government is the mafia.
If it helps you get your head around secret societies controlling you, think of the mafia.
Think of the
A
mafia.
secret society until they made the movie.
So let's get a little more to say.
I haven't seen that statement, but I'll call him later and find out.
They asked her about that James Comer, saying, "Hey, he says that the stuff is destroyed." She's like, "No, we just have to go through it." I thought you already released all that to all those social influencers, right? All those right-wing social influencers. I thought you released it all. Oh no, we haven't even gone through it now. So it's just one lie after. You mean you haven't given them enough time to destroy all the material? They even need more time now? What are they using? Scissors instead of a shredder?
They're hand tearing the documents.
So I guess what? Here's So Pam Bondi is now, she's saying many different things. She said she's seen the files are on her desk, and then she said, we're releasing them to all these, remember all those right-wing influencers, social influencers? They came out with binders.
Are they burning their binders in embarrassment? Maybe that's what they mean.
Yeah. By the way, who were those people? How come we haven't heard anything from? Yeah, right. How come we haven't heard anything about them or from them? So because they weren't given dick, that's why.
Less than we had already.
And so now James Comer says, no, they've been destroyed. The stuff that. So I don't know what to believe.
Who's going to prison? Who's going to prison for that?
So who goes to prison for destroying them? Nobody. Just like nobody went to. The only person who went to prison for the CIA torturing people was the guy who blew the whistle.
Yeah,
John Kiriakou, the guy who told people that he saw the torturing and that we were doing torturing. They put him in prison.
Jimmy, what they'll do is they'll become an ambassador.
Yeah, that's right. Just like they put Julian Assange in prison, the guy who revealed war crimes, not the guy who committed them, the guy who revealed the war crimes. He went to prison. Just like Edward Snowden, he's in exile, which is basically the same thing as prison, because he revealed crimes that the government. So it's not that you never have to pay a price for committing a crime or lying at the behest of the establishment, which is why Tony Fauci will never be held accountable, because he was lying at the behest of the Department of Defense, DARPA, Big Pharma, the people who actually run this country. COVID was a bioweapon that he funded and they made right at the University of North Carolina. And then he lied to Congress about it 3 times. And he'll never be held accountable. You know who they did get? Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
They got Martha Stewart. And
I think she didn't even do a crime, really.
So,
it was like $300,000 or something. So it was like nothing.
So yeah, no. So promises made, promises not kept. This is all. How long are they going to string this out? You think? How long do you think? How long do you think they're going to be able to do stupid press conferences like this? It's May already, and they're like, "Hey, we're still looking at stuff. What else are you doing?"
Jimmy, there is more solid evidence for UFOs at this point than this.
Yeah.
For a thing that we know happened for sure.
Okay, Kash Patel, when he was like, everything's gonna be transparent. Remember that? Everything, and we're gonna shut down the Hoover building. Didn't he say that? We're gonna get rid of all those people in there. We're gonna put them out in the street to fight crime. None of that happened. By the way, all that Doge money, now they're not even, I'm going to show you later, they're not even cutting that from the budget. All the stuff they said they were going to cut. Remember I said, they're cutting it, but they're just giving it right to the Pentagon. Not only that, they're not even cutting it. They're just giving more. It's more and more spending.
So they didn't even,
it's turning
cut
out
the liberal things
yes.
that people are like.
They're not even cut. That's according to Thomas Massey, and I'll show you that later.
I believe it if Massey said it. I've never had the guy be wrong one time.
So here's one more wrinkle in the Jeffrey Epstein story. This is just from today. One more wrinkle. Douglas McGregor, Colonel Douglas McGregor, who's always also been right about things. He says, breaking, there's new evidence set to drop momentarily linking Epstein file cover-up to a member of the Trump administration. Who do you think that person is? Who do you think the person in the Trump administration who is being linked to covering up the Epstein? Well, I'm going to guess. I don't know. Who would that be? Who would that be? The person who's been telling you 3 and 4 different stories about the Epstein file. It's a different story every month.
You think it's Pam Bondi?
Yes.
I was going to say Mike Waltz.
You think it's Pam? Well, according to, let's look, Alex Jones, who has been right way more than the establishment press about important
more than CNN
things.
By a mile. By a
mile. He was wrong about that one thing, but he's been right about everything else. And let's listen to what he says. Who does he think the person inside the Trump administration is who was responsible for covering up the Epstein files? Let's hear what he says.
Our reports, and it's supposedly the first tranche of it's coming out today, that James O'Keefe's, one of the 2 big stories he's breaking is about someone in the Trump administration covering up Epstein. And then he put out a little short trailer yesterday that shows an image or still shot of video of Pam Bondi. So he didn't tell me the specifics when he called me and me alone as a dead man switch. So I was, I guess, flattered by him. He's like, I think you might be the only person that I know has the integrity to tell this in case something happens. And then when he told me, I was like, yeah, you are in danger, buddy. He told me the other stuff too. But he wouldn't even say who in the administration. I made some phone calls. And I told the crew over the weekend, I said, it's Pam Bondi. According to my sources. And because the White House already knows about this. So I wouldn't even tell the crew last week what the specifics were because I don't want to endanger them. And then there's 2 other big stories. And it looks like this little promo video that he put out, he's kind of putting the 3 together because it's a big Pfizer news. And then some more Epstein news connected to the Democrats. But I'm going to stop right there. And wait and see what he puts out today. So we're going to be watching, obviously, his X account, Keith Media Group, very, very closely. Now. So,
and just so everyone knows, not only do I have a dead man switch, but I just recently installed a dead man's clapper. So if I'm going down, all I have to do is go, ha ha, you're all going down with me. And that's it.
Who would have thought the person that replaced Matt Gaetz at the behest of Israel would be the one
right
behind
to
the
come
thing?
to destroy? That's exact because
Who could have guessed, Jimmy? Not me. I didn't guess.
So Israel would not allow Matt Gaetz to become the attorney general. So they got, because they needed someone to do their bidding, and that's who Pam Bondi, and that's what she's doing. Go to O'Keefe's Twitter, OMG, or O'Keefe, and see if he's released anything yet. It is 3:56. It is 3:56. Jimmy Dore. It's 3:56 at Pacific time. Let's see. Have we gotten anything?
Nothing. I can't see it
Nothing?
yet. Yeah, hold on. I'm just it's
Nothing yet?
Slow. It's a slow log.
Misha, has he tweeted anything today? Yeah, we all knew that. We all know that Prince Andrew was effing underage girls, but the proof that he didn't is because he doesn't sweat.
Is he a lizard person? Because lizards don't sweat.
Hang on, say it again, Misha. So that he's got a tape that exposes Andrew's relationship with minors. That's what he tweeted out today? Oh, really? As of an hour ago. And he's got some fine. Look what. Yeah. Okay. Looks like it's mostly about Prince Andrew. Okay. So I'm gonna say that if I was gonna bet, I would bet that Alex Jones is right about this, that it is Pam Bondi, because why else would they get Pam Bondi and not Matt Gaetz? Matt Gaetz was on video saying that Epstein was connected to a foreign country, which was Israel. And so that's why Israel wouldn't allow him to become. That's why they tried to do that honeypot scheme to get rid of Matt Gaetz. Who did that? Israel. They did the honeypot scheme to try to get rid of him. Right? We covered that, Kurt. You know that, right? You remember that?
What I didn't know is Matt Gaetz is the one who was like, why can't there be gay adoption in Florida? Why would that be? I didn't know that he did that.
He did what?
It's in the other story. But
so
Greenwald was talking about it.
All right. Well,
like all the hate at that guy is like 100% some Israeli ob. All of it.
All of it. All the stuff about Matt Gaetz was to try to impugn his character and discredit him because he was going to blow the whistle on Israel and Epstein. And so that's why they planted all those fake stories about him banging underage girls. And and then they got him kicked out as becoming the attorney general.
Which, by the way, that thing with the underage girls was an Israeli blackmail operation.
Yes.
To blackmail his dad, not even him, by the way.
That's right. Yes. So, all right. So there you go. So Colonel McGregor and now Alex Jones, he said he's talked to O'Keefe. O'Keefe wouldn't tell him who it was. That's according to Alex Jones. I have a feeling he did tell him. And then Alex Jones made a few phone calls. I believe he did that too. But I'm going to go with his reporting on this. I'll go with the.
He's been, dude, 9-1. So his score of 99-1 of being correct.
Yeah.
Like better than the entire American news media. All of them. Who did better? He's like Seymour Hersh level.
I just can't believe people still watch the TV news. I mean, if for nothing else, if not for all the lies about the Iraq war and the Libyan war and the Syrian war and the Afghanistan war for 20 years and the Ukraine war and COVID, and Russiagate, all of it made up, all of it. But if for nothing else, how they lied to your face for 4 years and called you a conspiracy theorist if you said that Joe Biden was demented. They called you a conspiracy theorist up to a day before the debate where everybody was manifest that he was demented. They would say these are right-wing conspiracy theories. Into CNN.
Now they're writing books.
What's that?
Now they're writing books about.
And now they're writing books. Yeah, now they're writing books. Oh my God, can you believe we missed it? We have to hold ourselves accountable. F off. So it's Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi is covering up. And did you hear what she said? Listen to what she says. Because she's asked, hey, there's reports from Representative Comer saying that you guys, somebody is destroying the Epstein evidence. Let's listen to what she says. Let's listen to what she says.
No.
Did you hear? First of all, the first tell is she goes, okay, that's a tell.
Yeah, she didn't look good before I knew what you said. It didn't look good. It looked like she knew someone was doing that and was making sure that they got away with it.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was her herself.
FBI, the FBI, they're reviewing, there are tens of thousands of videos of Epstein with children or child porn. And there are hundreds of victims. And no one victim will ever get released. It's just the volume, and that's what they're going through right now. The FBI is diligently going through that. I haven't seen that statement, but I'll call him later and find out.
I haven't seen that statement that Representative James Comer says that they've destroyed the Epstein file. There's just tens of thousands of stuff, and it's just going to take a long time. And it's the one thing we promised, and we pretended we already released it. We didn't.
Does she look more guilty of a thing?
As she stands in front of Michael Corleone's house from The Godfather?
I got to have Scott Rouse, body language expert, watch this, but I think it's pretty clear, the body language, to people who don't know anything.
There's Robert Duvall. There's Luca Brasi. There's Sonny right there.
I thought that was the FBI diligently going over all the evidence. Yeah. Taking a smoke break from all that rough evidence they were going over.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a war happening right now, and it's probably not where you think. It's in your gut. A battle between good and bad bacteria can determine your health. Kimchi 1 from Brightcore Nutrition is the fermented superfood your body needs to arm the good guys with the right weapons to defeat the bad actors once and for all. All health starts in the gut. So putting the right fermented superfood in your gut improves every aspect of your health, your heart, your brain, even the quality of your skin and the growth of your hair. Containing over 900 strains of beneficial bacteria in each capsule, Kimchi 1 supports healthy digestion, fortifies your immune system, and helps detoxify your body. Kimchi's also been shown to reduce risk of obesity and promote smaller waistlines by curbing appetite and naturally boosting your metabolism. Kimchi 1 is all natural, non-GMO, dairy-free, gluten-free, and 100% made in the USA. Today, you can get an exclusive offer by clicking the link below. Just use the code DORE, that's D-O-R-E, for 25% off your entire order. Or, for an even better deal, call my friends at Brightcore for up to 50% off your order and free shipping. Give them a call now at 888-253-0418. Come see us live in Los Angeles, Buffalo, Toledo, Montreal, Ottawa, Glasgow, Manchester, Belfast, Dublin, London, Liverpool, Birmingham. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.